How's it going, guys? Chris back here again. Turn that down a bit with some more Historic Brawl. Now, what were we doing last time? I don't remember what deck we were doing last time. I've gotten ahead in video, so it's a little blurry, but this time around, we're doing Grazilaxx, Illithid Scholar. He's one of two decks I've prepared. They're both mono-colored, and it's just kind of an enter the battlefield draw deck. That's the plan. It's a fun plan. We'll see how well it works out. You only get to draw one card off of him, but his first ability basically allows you to choose how combat goes, which is pretty powerful. Smelling a counterspell. Let's get the alpha down. I bet, well, I guess they didn't counter it. I would have expected them to, honestly. They might just have hard removal. And if they have hard removal, it's, yeah. What was it? Heartless Act? It's not as big of a deal if you have creatures that you get the main value out of when they enter the battlefield. Oracle of the Alpha, he has proven to not be a very powerful card, but we still enjoy him. He's still a fun thing to do. Next turn we get down our guy. Do I? I think I'm going to counter something. I think it's my turn to play the draw go. Although it's worse with a 5/5 on board, right? Like, our plan failed. Ayy. Huh. I don't think this is going to work, but I think they have a counterspell, and I think we have to get it out of their hand before we cast this. I mean, if I could tap him down. Do they have a 1-mana counterspell? They don't. Okay. I was a little worried, honestly. And we pass. So, Signet into God. Jwari Scorn is actually the best secondary option we have, right? Uh-huh. No. Fblthp? Sleep can go. I want to get down Omniseas, but I also would like to counter whatever dangerous card they have too, right? No, that's not dangerous. Shame you aren't a Shark Typhoon. Ouch. So let's get down the Omniseas first. Mirari Conjecture is actually kind of sick. Could he get this back Time Walk eventually? I feel like we should be doing okay against Zombie Tribal here, but I also feel as though we are not doing very well. We have a bunch of extra turn spells. I feel like they have fewer resources than when we started the game, but we haven't seen the counterspell from them, right? Like, maybe they're not a counterspell deck, and I'm just being paranoid, but what if they are, though? I grabbed the one counterspell I couldn't cast. Neat. Although we are going to have Time Walk counterspell backup, which is nice. Bitch. One life. Is it something that can kill me, opponent? You're looking at it. Time Walk. No block. So whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, copy it. I'd like to copy this. That gets me killed. I'd like to copy this too. Decline. Decline. So we're just dead. Unfortunately. Like, we drew 10 plus 14 cards this turn, but we are just dead. But the deck is cool. That's nice, right? Okay. That's 1 Kraken. 2 Kraken. 3 Krakens. And now we die. To a bird. That is also our bird. Hey, but they have a Mox Pearl. Very nice. The opponent has Solve a Line. GG. That was our game 1. That was a long one. We haven't had a game 1 be that long in quite a while. To be fair, I've been more in a spiky mood recently when I'm playing Magic than I normally am as a player. So when you're playing a more spiky deck, your games tend to end pretty quickly, right? Like, it's either you did the thing or you didn't do the thing and died. Alright, this is good. We have a 1-drop. It's flying is important. Also has an enter the battlefield trigger that could be okay. Scorn, Imperious Bloodlord. This is the vampire one. So I'm guessing a 1-drop. No? Okay. I'm okay with that, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna tap my own creature. So we have the two extra turn spells that are weird in our hand. Discontinuity and Hurkyl's Final Meditation. Both technically don't give you an extra turn, they end a turn. So what you do is you wait till your opponent's upkeep and then you cast them. But they both cost more if you cast them on that, because Wizards realized just ending the turn probably too good. Some metal artwork though. Volga-Baka. I like it better than this one, I think. We're gonna draw a card. I wonder if the multiverse is good. Our hand just happens to be full of, unfortunately, big spells at the moment. We kind of need a 4 or less drop for Brawl's expertise. I was kind of a sleeper on this card. Because I didn't really think that just three bounces was going to be enough, but yeah, in my experience so far, it's worked out better than I thought it would have. Plus, it's insane in the Hinata deck, right? Because you have 3 targets, so it's discounted by 3. So it's 2 mana, bounce 3 permanent, 3 artifacts or creatures, and then yeah, I think I'll take the damage. So I built another deck. Grazilaxx was one of the commanders that I really didn't build that much around because he's kind of obnoxious. Like the draw whenever you hit, and then the fact that you cannot really ever block him profitably. That's kind of not fun. Draw 2, discard 2. I think we will. Because we just kind of need to find our things, right? So... and I am going to attack in here. I think we're gonna attack Sorin. Because they block our best creature and he gets sent back to hand. That's annoying, right? We can live with that. What we really want is for them to play another creature. Like, Sorin is not something this can deal with. This can deal with it, but we're 2 turns off that, and we don't even have the guaranteed 7th mana to make it happen. We have a heavy curve and not a lot of mana rocks, mainly because we have a lot more early game interaction that we're just trying to... We're not really trying to ramp to 8, we're trying to slow the game down to 8. Oi, oi, oi! Don't do that. No block. Yeah, next turn we're gonna have to Brawl's expertise. I really hope that they would play another creature. It's good to see Nixoth in a non-tilting place. This set symbol, I have cards just sitting up in my closet with this set symbol all over them. Very nostalgic card. This was like, it was like 2 sets after I started playing Magic. It may have been 4. Because I think I started in Dark Ascension, Avacyn Restored, basically. In between there, like, my first cards were part of the M set that came before Innistrad. But the first, like, high quantity of cards I ever bought was a Dark Ascension Fat Pack, which has 9 cards in it, and it's no longer a thing, I don't think. I think they're just called bundles or something. And we swing. So we're just trying to draw for lands, right? I will take an extra turn and kill Sorin. My hand is just kind of sickening, honestly. Like, Time Warp, River's Rebuke, Discontinuity, Final Meditation. Those are ugly cards. And let's... Hey! See if we can conjure something good. Startle. Well, that's neat. Now let's our Jin block. We're still a couple mana off Hurkyl's Recalling. So we need 10. That's more than one of the multiverse. We're waiting for River's Rebuke until they actually have something worth rebuking, right? at the set symbol, opponent. Look at the set symbol. I did not put this in my deck. A Mind Stone, okay. I guess we probably should have tutelaged, but I wanna pretend like I have interaction other than Merfolk Secret Keeper. I guess we could have our commander and then also Merfolk Secret Keeper too. But I forgot how Elspeth's Nightmare works, so the fact that I have interaction, the bluff is just not a bluff. So they take the best card in my hand, which is probably Hurkle. But one with the multiverse is flashy, right? Take that. Rebuke is probably the right call. Honestly, it's the most realistic card in the hand, right? Once during your turns, so you can't use multiverse to check out your Hurkle. It's kind of sad. My Din stays alive for another turn. I think it's called Jin. He is a pretty bad spellbook, if I'm being honest. Yeah, actually I need to bounce this turn. Because I don't want Elspeth's Nightmare taking out my graveyard. Not while it's full of good things, right? Neat. I think we're gonna get in for 3 damage. And then do a little bit of meditating. Try our luck with our Jin again. This is our game 2. This is gonna be the longest episode in a while. Like, I do look at analytics sometimes just because I'm curious. And like, my long videos, I love making them, but they do not do well as far as retention goes. Draw a card, discard. So this... We didn't win game 1, did we? We lost game 1. We definitely lost game 1. I don't know why I'm asking that. And it feels like we're going to lose game 2. Which is a trend, right? Like, we tend to lose a lot. But when you're doing weird things, it's to be expected, actually. Yeah, like, the only thing I'm really afraid of is that Elspeth Nightmare. Rude. That's GG. Our opponent got there. We had a piece of protection, but was not enough. One more game. Let's see if we can keep it under 40 minutes. That would be nice. Quick game find. I don't think I built Grazilaxx right. Like, I think there's a right way to build this card, and I don't think I did it right. We've tapped a Soul Warden. They turned off our Disruption, which is pretty rough. Played against a deck like this in Standard a couple hours ago. Because that's the first time I ever saw In the Trenches on a battlefield. And honestly, not bad. I wish I could take that back. Oh, that was rough. We should have played the Jwari Disruption there as a land, too. Not doing much of the counterspell. I guess we'll just play it as a land now. This is Grazilaxx, and this is also Grazilaxx. Could use a land, honestly. We're going sub 30 minutes at this point. I know I asked for a swift defeat, but not like this. Not like this. I'm gonna get me one of those. Doesn't matter how many things you have, they cannot attack. Let's gain control of this Soul Warden. Let's draw a card, make a copy, return a permanent. What are we doing? Return a permanent. Let's turn that one. Target creature you control. And we'll draw a card. And no attacks. We have somehow stabilized. And it's pretty amazing. Yeah, you don't have 2 mana. You can't attack me if you don't have 2 mana. That's the rules. Well, that's pretty bad. Okay, what do I do here? Do I have a bounce spell in the yard? I do, I just don't have the 10 mana to cast it. So we could draw and hope? Wow, that's lucky, but I don't think it actually does it. Because I'm pretty sure the way this is worded is the bird comes back under their yeah. Well, you know how things go. You know what? I was shooting for under 40, but I really didn't want under 30. And we're sitting at a crispy 32. So you know, I think we did okay. I think I block the 82, and then I'll just take the rest, you know? I'll die, but I was gonna anyways, right? We had 43 creatures attacking us, all 3 power plus. That was like 60 some life. Yeah, that was like, God, what was my life total there? Yeah, my life total there at the end was 81 to negative 38. That means they dealt us 118 damage. 119 damage. Wow. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time around. Bye for now.